Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Utah Jazz. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against Portland, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Butler out there with Tari Eason. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And for Chicago, Buzel is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Bailey in at the 3. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really...
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Van Vliet comes in for White. And San Antonio also making a switch. Baldwin's checked in for Butler. Wembanyama finds Jones. Back to Wembanyama. With the drive. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The Bulls trail by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thanks, Allie. On the wing, Vassell. 5 points in the game. Here's Baldwin. Knocks down the 18-footer.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside, Williams. Here's Bailey. No made baskets yet. Clock at 6. Here's Baldwin. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Baldwin's
Changing buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Baldwin. Spurs need to get one up here. Vassell can't get it to go.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Van Vliet misses. Spurs lead by 10. Outside Jones. Now Vassell. Pass to Baldwin. And here's Wembanyama. Outside Eason. Jones with the ball. From outside the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Here's Bailey. Inside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. Knocks down the triple. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. San Antonio, 3rd.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Here's Van Vliet. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Pass to Williams. Smith with a screen on Harris. And again, no good by Chicago.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Baldwin. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Smith with a screen on Vassell. Here's Ellis. Cranes it with the D all over him. Spurs lead by 15. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game. Smith with the rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Levine, that was good.
You got to know Levine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
Vassell outside. Reed passes to Baldwin.
2 minutes.
Vassell outside.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Reed. And that one is hammered home.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Ellis. Levine surveys the D. The kick out to Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Harris has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 15-point game. Vassell outside. Takes a three. Rebound by Van Vliet.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Baldwin, the pass to Reed.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Outside Levine. That's tipped. Van Vliet outside. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball. Into the lineup for the Spurs, Jimmy Butler.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Levine for three. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Spurs lead by 17. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game. Outside Butler. To the paint. Here's Reed. Pass to Baldwin. Clock at 4. 18 feet out. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Baldwin's got 11 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Buzelis. And so it's San Antonio up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the middle. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Bulls trail by 19. Down low. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing.
Butler against Williams. Here's Baldwin. He buries it from 3. 14 points for him.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Back to Van Vliet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Neil Grant and Van Vliet. They've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
The Bulls trail by 20. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
Baldwin, the pass to Reed. Here's Baldwin. They set a pick. Pass to Butler. Launches a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Here's McNeely. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Spurs lead by 18. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's time for the coolest crew in the 3-1-2. Let's hear it for y'all. 3-1-2.
Here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Pass to Ellis. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Now here's Williams. Here's the three. Another three for Chicago.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Reed passes to Baldwin, who poked away. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Bulls. Down by 15. Here's Baldwin. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Buzelis. Levine against Butler. Goes up on the wing. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Great shooting touch for Levine. He can be tough to deal with.
Outside Butler. Picked by Reed. Here's Baldwin. Takes it inside. It's blocked. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Levine. And again, it's Chicago.
Well, Levine may have cut down on his mid-range attempts, but he's still more than capable from that.
Butler surveying the floor. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Buzelis. And here is Williams. There's the triple. Ellis, good. Ellis has got his second basket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for San Antonio, number 5. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chicago. Bailey comes in for Ellis. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Eason comes in for Butler. The Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Williams. Here's Levine. Levine slams it home.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Levine. Now here's Eason. Here's McNeely. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games, I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The Bulls in second. Number 5, the Spurs.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
Van Vliet, the pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs lead by 13. Pass to Baldwin. Wembanyama, screen on Levine. Baldwin. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Baldwin's got 16 points. Here's Bailey. Fires from deep. That shot off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Eason. Pass to Baldwin. Takes the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top. Hartenstein, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Levine. And stolen by Williams. Van Vliet outside. Williams, a screen on Wembanyama. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 16. Wembanyama, screen on Levine. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Williams. Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Baldwin from deep. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
3.
Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Bailey. Tipped away. 3 on 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. And so, the San Antonio Spurs going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the San Antonio Spurs.
Give them credit. They just keep coming, pushing the action, drawing lots of whistles. They actually made the game kind of Kenny. Get it? Ugly.
Oh, I thought you loved me. But an effective way for them. Man, love their effort, but don't love the comment.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. And Cameron Windmill asks, which one of you has the best hair?
Okay, I could say this with supreme confidence. It's a tie.
Yeah, it's a three-way tie at the top. Get it?
Yeah, Cameron Windmill, you might want to get a new TV. Or maybe an eye test. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Baldwin checked in for Jones. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Buzelis out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Van Vliet in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hartenstein with a screen on Vassell. Steps back. White for 3. Pure from three-point range. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Vassell passes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Hartenstein, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Vassell outside. To the middle.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync where you're all working toward the same goals, and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Williams with the screen. Here's Levine, plenty of space. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Levine. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Drummond's checked in for Hartenstein. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Williams has got the ball here for the Bulls. Here's Van Vliet. No good from 11 feet. Spurs lead by 20. Here's Baldwin. 22 points for him. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Left side, Williams. Inside. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Pass to Baldwin. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Baldwin's got 24 points.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And so here is Chicago. Drummond to screen on Vassell to the paint. And Drummond with the jam.
Look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick and roll action.
Chicago foul. Zach Levine. Second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Spurs, number 10.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Now here's Williams. He's got 5. And there's the drive. And there's another one for the Bulls. San Antonio leading by 20. To Baldwin, the 3, and the three-pointer goes. 27 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Williams up top. He's got 7. Top of the key jumper, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
For San Antonio.
Well, a strong Vassell gives you a little of everything offensively. A key player for this team.
Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harris is checked in. Pass to Baldwin. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Baldwin's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Now here's Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to McNeely. There's the three. Chicago with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Ellis. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Baldwin. Here's Reed. He's covered by Levine. Oh, it's blocked by Levine.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability.
Right side, Williams. To the left wing, Ellis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Spurs shooting 56% today. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Levine. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Baldwin. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's San Antonio already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Hits the trifecta.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Here's Baldwin, covered by Smith. Harris passes to Baldwin. Here's McNeely, beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And stolen by Williams. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here's Baldwin. The 3 is up. That one is off.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And here they come. Here's McNeely. He's covered by Levine. McNeely misses. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. Baldwin with a rebound. Baldwin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harris a screen. Here's McNeely. From downtown. Sends it home from 3-point land. McNeely's got 6 in the quarter.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Smith with a screen on Harris. Williams from long range. And again, no good by Chicago. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Baldwin. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Ellis. It's good from the top of the key. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Reed. Here's Baldwin. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Here's Ellis, and he slaps it in one-handed.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Baldwin. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Puts up a 3, buries it from 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Lets it go from deep. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to McNeely. Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Ellis. Van Vliet outside. 4-3. Baldwin with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Down low. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And now the Bulls in transition. Yep, count it. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for San Antonio. Wembanyama. One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
White, the pass to Bailey. They set the pick. For 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
Here's Baldwin going inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Kobe
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Chicago has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by White. Here's McNeely. Poke loose. And he recovers it. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Baldwin. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Bulls shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Pass to Bailey. Now Hartenstein. Puts it up from the high post. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Now Reed. Pass to Baldwin. Here's McNeely. White for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Robinson, he's checked in for San Antonio. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. White for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Baldwin. Knocks it down from distance. Baldwin's got 37.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Pass to White. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
A smooth three-point shot from White, who just had to hit them right back.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. Hartenstein. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
At the line for 1.
White looking it over. Pass to Bailey. Shoots over Johnson. Bailey's shot is off. Here's Baldwin. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.